New Zealand's world record holder, the gold medalist in 2012, the 100-meter backstroke champion already, the 23-year-old Sophie PASCOE goes in lane 4. PASCOE, pure quality, and she has continued to make her way into not only top-level racing, but towards titles and championship medals. Having been beaten by Rivat in the 50 free, she stormed back in one of her favorite events, the 100 back, to claim gold, and now begins a stretch of 3 events in 3 days in which she aims to defend her Paralympic Games title of 4 years ago. Sophie PASCOE of New Zealand in lane 4, the swimmer to watch. So PASCOE getting off to a decent start, but ZIJDERVELD and CHEN also very, very quickly off the starters' blocks. It's CHEN, in fact, the 15-year-old swimmer in lane 1. Goes to a really good underwater, but ultimately it is PASCOE who's not disappointing in the first leg. 5 of 4 lanes of this Olympic-sized pool, the 50-meter pool, the women's 200 IM, SM10 in the fly stroke. Will turn now for the backstroke. Sophie PASCOE touches nearly 2.5 seconds ahead of CHEN, and ZIJDERVELD just a little off the pace, back in 3rd for the Netherlands. But Sophie PASCOE, this is her favourite stroke, arguably, and having already won the 100 backstroke, she'll be pretty confident that this will be a good leg. But PASCOE will be looking at her time. 2:25.65 is her Paralympic record and world record, but a 2:26 is what she's already posted this year. And anything sub 2:28 will be a good enough time to get the good lane draw for the final.
Well, she looks as though she's in a different race here. 10 meters ahead or more at the halfway point. Admittedly, her best stroke, the backstroke, is where the damage really did occur. And now it's going to be a battle between the remaining 4 for 2nd and 3rd. Having a good start to the breaststroke leg, Harriet Lee of Great Britain in lane 6. CHEN, who's had a consistent swim, now starting to get some pressure from the rest of the field, but Lee having a brilliant breaststroke leg. They've been making some inroads on the leader, Sophie PASCOE. I'm not sure PASCOE is going to be too worried about that, though, as the athlete from New Zealand comes in to the turn. Just 150 freestyle left to go, and that is some incredible lead she has. The rest of the athletes only just touching the wall now, 8 seconds behind PASCOE. PASCOE did lose a couple of seconds on the breaststroke leg, but nothing that's going to be significant in this race.
Well, she's just somebody who's continued to go from strength to strength, Sophie PASCOE. The way she won the gold in London in world record time was astonishing, in the way in which she just dictated and dominated her opponents. There it is, a very comfortable 2:27.44, so even outside her best for this year, expending no real energy. Her class and quality just shines through. It is Lee of Great Britain who touches 2nd ahead of ZIJDERVELD, with CHEN having fallen by the wayside in the closing stages of the opening. In the opening 100, she looked good, did CHEN, but Sophie PASCOE looked great from the outset. Lee touching 2nd fastest, and if she does manage to hang on for the gold ahead of her main rival Rivat on the final, we might very well see tears on the podium once again.
Well, she had that race in control. I'm sure she knew going into this that it was just a chance to post a quality time, a 2nd slower than her best this season. And that will mean she's got reserves in the tank. Whether she'll challenge her own world record in those finals, we'll have to wait and see. 2 seconds quicker than the time she just posted today.
Sophie PASCOE, 7-time Paralympic champion, looking for her 8th Paralympic gold medal.